Alright, the stream's starting.
Alright.
Alright, so now we
Just
gotta make
before you go to bed,
hello everyone. Welcome
you can
to
watch
the
this.
Instacart Sim series.
Let me just set the stage for you here. After the Jets game, the Dolphins put this out there. Okay? They put it on their website so everybody can see this after the game.
Welcome to the Instacart Sim series. It's race day at Bristol Motor Speedway. Today we'll be finding out who makes it in, who doesn't. We already got a few guys locked in. Who will make it in? At Bristol. So, race about to begin. We got our pre-race predictions, pole predictions, and much more coming up as we're about to start this race and show you the playoff standings moments before the drop of the green flag. So, Bubba, let's recap the round of 16. So, who is the winner at Atlanta? How did the race play out at Watkins Glen? What happened there?
I mean, it's just Christopher Bell didn't have enough of chance to get to that Ryan Blaney car, and Ryan Blaney was just more faster. He felt more confident, and he passed that 620 car only because there was a lap traffic.
So there will be lap traffic into play this weekend, and we are racing at Bristol Motor Speedway, a track where lap traffic is a big factor in the racing. So we're about to begin. What might be? Let's look at the playoff standings. So we have Ty Gibbs, who is locked in over 200 points ahead of the guy currently the last car in, Carson Hocevar. We have Hamlin locked, Bubba Wallace locked, Ryan Blaney locked, AJ Allmendinger, Alex Bowman are all locked. So 5 cars locked in. So the winners of the were Blaney and Wallace. How do you feel on the chances of someone like Tyler Reddick over 150 up, Chase Briscoe 120 up, Christopher Bell up 120, Truex up 110, and Larson up 100, and Byron up by 70, Hocevar up by 60? Which one of those guys do you think are probably safe, and which one of the others that could be worried coming in to Bristol? So, how do you feel about some of these guys?
Whataburger, Buffalo Range Chicken.
Bubba, you there? So, me, I see, like, Reddick, he's locked in. Briscoe, he's probably all good. Bell, he's probably fine. But, like, if you're Kyle Larson, Truex, Byron, you have some things to worry about. Especially Byron. If one winner, you just gotta be Hocevar, which is a lot to ask for him. But, like, how realistic is it if you're someone like Daniel Suarez to make this into the next round?
I mean, that's really nice for Daniel Suarez. I mean, he's not really good right now, but I think if he progresses in the playoffs and he can get it done, I think he'll get it done. Get some more wins or get some more points.
He's basically in a must-win situation, unless he gets max points. He gets a P2, and Hocevar does not get any points. So he is very, very, very. They have to have run a very good setup because that's the only team that they got in the playoffs. But AJ Allmendinger, he's only scored 30 points. Same with Ryan, 50 for free, and Sheldon too. He's actually doing pretty good. But how do you feel about some of the guys right above the cut line? Reddick up 150, Bristol up 120, Bell up 120, Truex up 110 points over Creed. We have 100 points up by Larson, and then we have 70 points by Byron, 60 points by Hocevar. So, what is which one of these guys you think are locked, basically, and which one of these guys you think have to worry about some of these guys below the cut line?
I mean, it just depends, you know. So I think they can make the playoffs, or they might get knocked out. So it just depends.
But how realistic do you think which one of these guys that are above the cut line do you think would get knocked out?
I think Sheldon Creed, Carson. No, not
Sheldon
Carson
Creed is out.
Mosbar.
Creed is out because some of these guys are like tired. Creed is the last car out, first car out, because like Briscoe, Bell tied.
Who's the second? Wait, who's the final car in the playoffs right now, or for a round of 16?
Hocevar.
Okay, Carson Mosbar, maybe. I think William Byron will, and I also think Chase Briscoe.
What about Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Truex, and Larson?
Nah, they're pretty good right now, so it just depends.
But Briscoe's been pretty good. He's scored a lot of points so far, over 200. So he's stuff looking good for the two SHR cars, but not so much for Ryan Priest. But a lot of these guys below the cut line have some work to do. 90 points is what Priest needs to get. So an 11th place or better is what this team is looking for. Allmending, he is 110 points back. 9th place or better is what this team is all focused on. Suarez, a 2nd place or a win. That's what this team is. So let's find out what's going to happen here. But what are your predictions for qualifying right before we head to this weekend?
But I think it's going to be against winning pole or maybe Bubba Wallace. So let's just win.
My prediction will be Ryan Blaney. He's been unstoppable recently. But I could also see someone like Hamlin. He's going to return in a big way this weekend because it has not been what he would like. He wants to go back to victory lane. It's been a while since Darlington, but he's been very consistent. You think this 11 car can get back to victory lane before we reach the round of 8 if he even makes it that far? But things looking good for that 11 car. So for the race, I would like to say Hamlin, he's been unstoppable at Darlington in his career at Bristol. The last 2 times in the real life Cup Series, he has came out and won.
Yeah.
Who is your race win prediction before we head into qualifying?
Direct the Belichick's decision. You have to pump the ball. As much as you made this one.
Bubba, who's your race win prediction?
I think it's going to be up to Denny Hamlin or JGR cars. Let's see.
So, Toyotas, they are the favorite. 75 laps around Bristol. We don't got much else to say, but it's going to be fun. The last grade Coliseum, 0.533 miles of racing around this track will be a fun one. But actually, I gotta go and get out of Blaney's car because Blaney needs to race. Because he can't win the pole if I'm in his car. But any last things you have to say right before we start this one?
Nope, I just hope to good luck. If one of them wins the race, one of the Toyota. So let's see.
So we're gonna accelerate through practice, see who tops the board. Lap times, best lap time is looking pretty good. But very close lap times. Blaney's still on the top of the charts. Can anyone top the board? This is a place where you can see underdogs with not at the horsepower that everyone else has. Show up and be the stars, and you see Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr. A lot of good names at the top of the board. So the 2311 car is right behind, maybe they look pretty good. But I see Penske right now as a team to watch. What do you have anything to take away from this practice session?
It depends. I mean, we see a Ford on top, but I also see Chevys and Fords. I mean, Toyota still being strong. So let's see.
So Ty Gibbs has been very good in qualifying. So has the Hendrick cars. So Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney, Ty Gibbs, yeah. So it's basically how we saw the race play out at the Glen. But we also see faces like Josh Berry, Michael McDowell. They came out of nowhere. But I'm just going to go and see the guys at the back before we go. So nothing back here. Kosovar is the last car in the playoffs right now. A few guys did not get any qualifying laps. Must have had a backup car in the field. So I was so bad to start at the lead. But Ryan Priest started deep in the field. Harris, Creed, 30th. Hamlin starting 23rd, not what he needs right now.
Let's get ready to start this race right now.
So a few guys in this Flores, he needs a good run. Currently in 18th, not what he wants right now. Larson 15th, starting spot. Tyler Reddick P12. Alex Bowman, he's locked in P10. Byron, he needs a good amount of points. He's the second car in by 80. But the big guy I would like to mention up at the front, AJ Allmendinger. He needs 110 points. And right now, if this thing ended at this moment, he would be the guy in over Carson Hocevar. And then if there's a new winner, William Byron could be out. So this is going to be intense. What is your prediction for something to go on in this race? Who is your winner after seeing qualifying?
Bubba Wallace, because he was P10 in practice and he advanced to get P1 in qualifying. So let's see.
And one thing we haven't mentioned is who is the most recent winner at this racetrack. Yeah, so Bubba, I'm looking to go back to back. Where he started his amazing 5-win run, can win number 6 comeback at Bristol. And this is going to be fun to watch. Who is going to win at Bristol Motor Speedway? Let's find out. It's on right now. Bristol, the last race Coliseum. Let's find out. 75 laps of racing. Who will win? Blaney gets the launch off as in 1 and 2. Blaney to the front, and we see the side-by-side battle of 23 to 20 side-by-side. A lot of Toyotas at the front of the field.
Yeah, I don't think the Lowland's the way to go. Pretty honest.
So it looks like we haven't seen rain this weekend, but
this racetrack is pretty fast.
It's very rubbered in on the top side, Blaney with the fastest lap. But these guys are fighting for the top. Unlike most starts at this racetrack, it would be the fight for the bottom lane.
Everybody's single file now, except the 48.
So we're watching in the back. Kosovar, he needs to gain some spots if he wants to contend at the front of the field. Same with Creed and the 41 of Ryan Creed. They need some lap time to go their way and pass some cars. Hamlin not where he wanted to start. Can he move up into this field and get some spots? But the low lane not working right. Oh, the 7 into the wall right there. 7 might hit the wall again, but Hamlin gets around Logano, and music's over. So, how well do you think Hamlin could get up through this field?
I know he has a fast car. Everybody knows he has a fast car, but he just doesn't have it right now.
So you
And
should
this
chase
race is
Briscoe right
still
there?
going. So
Yeah, 7 of 75 laps. This is going to be a quick one. Might not even see any pit stops, but Daniel Suarez right here in the 99 machine on the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He needs a good amount of more spots. He needs to get into the top 2. William Byron, Tyler Reddick right here. Another battle. Saw Larson a bit further back, but here is the top 10 right now. But the first guy in would be the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger, things are looking good for them. But 2 guys not in the playoffs. You see Josh Berry and the 34 of Mike McDowell. We are not sure right now where will Stuart Haas Racing go at the end of the year. But things are not, we haven't heard anything about silly season, but will anything change from this season to the next?
maybe.
Things are not planned to. Everyone is planning to stay, but no one will be changing rides unless they are gonna retire. Unless, well, actually no, because it's 24. Unless no one will be changing rides. Unless there's a seat open in Xfinity, I could put them in, but like, I don't know. But next
This
season,
race just started 3 minutes ago, and it's already like 12
so
laps
it's
in.
very fast. Just watch. It's basically 9 minutes in, but the race started 3 minutes ago because 300 seconds, that's a lot of time to wait around before it starts. So, but there's lap cars about to play into this battle up at the front. But you see Ryan Blaney, these top 4, it is a replay of last week all over again at Watkins Glen. What do these 4 have in store in these next 6-7 weeks as 15 in store? These 4 cars look like they are the dominant 4 in the series right now. Which one of these 4 you think will end up as your Instacart Sim Series Season 1 champion? Bubba, you there? Bubba, you there? So we see the lap times very fast by Bubba Wallace with the fastest lap of a 16.257. Worst lap of 17 by the best lap for the 17 was 15 was the 17 second lap. But Bubba, who can make their way up through the field? But of the top 4 right now, we'll go back to these 4. These 4 were the top 4 basically all race long at the track of Watkins Glen, and we have a completely different racetrack at Bristol, and we see the same top 4 basically, other than Logano. But all these 4 are in the playoffs. These guys are all looking like championship favorites and threats. Which one do you think could walk away with the Bill France Cup at the end of the season? Bubba, you there? Bubba, who do you think which one of these 4 guys are gonna move? Oh, and it looks like the caution might be out. So the caution is out for the 15 car. Oh no. So he's been very slow. He's way off the pace. He's already 2 laps down. But it looks like Kyle Larson may be involved in this one. But it doesn't. Oh my. Bob, are you there? Bubba, you gotta watch this one. Insane wreck here at Bristol. Wait, I gotta add this. Bubba, the game crashed. I kind of forgot to add the that thing, and now the game crashed. Alright, we gotta redo this, and we'll just skip a few laps.
Drivers, to your car.
The game crashed again. Alright, on to what?
Drivers, to your car.
Josh, can you hear me?
Yeah, the game kind of crashed right now, so because I tried to add the caution thing. Like, if I don't put it on at the right time, it kind of crashes. So, there was a huge crash with that 15 car. I don't know if you saw.
Nope. My power went out because it was raining. But I'm back.
So there was a huge crash by the 15
Good thing that didn't happen
car.
to me during the race.
Yeah. But the 15 car got turned, and now we had to restart because I needed the better caution, so we didn't have all the lap cars in the way. But we'll be just skipping back to around lap 25 where we were earlier. Oh man, that 15 absolutely sucks again. But alright. But which one of the four guys that we've seen, which I was saying earlier, we saw Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, the main factors in this race. And which one of those guys would you say are the biggest championship threat, and do you think all these guys could make a run for the championship?
I think Kyle Larson, since he started in the back kind of, but he just came back and now he's in
I had to restart the race, so nah. But Suarez, he's a little bit further up than he would be. Allmendinger got a bit screwed out of that one. Truex is gonna have a good run. But Hocevar, he actually has a shot now. But Suarez still needs a win. And let's keep accelerating, see what happens. But first caution of the race, and I kind of can't go back and see it because I don't really know what it was for. It's probably that dumb 15 car again. Oh, it's probably Kozlowski then.
That was Chris, but I thought Chris Bristol was the.
Oh, it's in 16. But like, who will make it in? Let's find out. We still gotta go to we just gonna keep simming, see what happens, because I guarantee you, no one's changing. The positions are barely changing at all. So like, it's kind of being. Oh, caution again. And now everyone's lapped down. What is going on?
Yeah. What?
Oh, Hocevar has some issues. So Hocevar is now at the back. And now Chastain's in the back. He's not, and Priest. So Priest and host of our 2 playoff guys might not be able to make their way into the round of 12.
That's gonna make Bubba on the island, so that might be good. Oh, what
Bubba
the?
Wallace with
Bubba
a
just
huge
got
run.
huge.
Hamlin now into the mix. Let's see how this thing goes. Elliott falling back. But Hamlin now is way, Bubba Wallace way out front right now. Another caution. This is chaos. Wait, but what was the caution for? Now Ryan Blaney is 3 laps down. Must have been right in the middle of the pack. Daniel Suarez. So Blaney's safe. He won last week. But we have Creed also a lap down. So basically, everyone below the cut line, other than AJ Allmendinger, is out of this one. So maybe everything looking good for Carson Hocevar. But it's chaos here at Bristol. Who is going to win? It might be even Alex Bowman can sneak up out of nowhere. So who is going to win? Bowman has the high side. So this might
Alex
not...
Bowman. Yeah, that's
This
good.
could be a Hendrick win for the first time since Coda, where Alex Bowman got his first win of the season. So Bowman with the launch, and they're still side by side. But Bowman's gonna get clear right there. But Bubba Wallace does not lose any time. Now we see who is gonna win. These guys, they're all going at it. Who is going to make it in, who will not. And this is important also because you get an extra 50 playoff points, basically 5 extra spots on which you have to hang on for, because that's the bonus of winning a race. And another caution is out. So we go and look at the pace car. Alright, let's go to the pace car. And see when this thing comes out. And when will the lights come on? We don't see anything happening. I hear some damage. So let's go and figure out, oh boy. And this might be what Bubba Wallace needs to get back and win again. So, the 36 blocked the 3 car, and then the 3 goes up the track, and this is just chaos. He just washes it up.
Just annihilated everything.
And, big contact for the 16 of Allmendinger, and Hocevar, even though he's involved in that, he is probably celebrating a lot as all 4 guys below the cut line are probably now lapped down and have had major issues. As Hocevar, he's also in the back. Briscoe, he's probably happy too. He's safe. So that is probably gonna give us...
Hey, why is this single file?
Because caution. A green, white, checkered finish. But here we go. Who's going to win at Bristol? Let's find out. Can Bowman hang on the bottom lane? It looks, I don't know what's going on in the back. Why is it so separated? But the 23 of Bubba Wallace going to clear Alex Bowman off the corner. Can Bell get to the outside of the 23? White flag in the air. Bubba Wallace steals it on the top. Bubba going for his 6th win of the year.
And he win again.
Down the back straightaway, where he won his first
win at
race
Bristol
of the year.
again.
The 23 of Bubba Wallace, the first driver in Instacart Sim Series history to reach 6 wins in a year, and the first driver to win at the same track multiple times. I don't know what Ty Gibbs is doing. Oh, they have the other pit road. But wow. Bubba Wallace wins 2 of the 3 races in this round and gets a win once again. Bubba Wallace, he's the man. So how big is this win for this team? As they probably are absolutely the championship favorite now.
Do what?
How does it feel for this team now that they're
This is
absolutely the
copying you.
sole championship favorite?
I
And
think you can
now,
turn it on back on.
uh, and now this team, I can't even do a burnout because I don't even have the Bubba Wallace cars. Don't even work.
Expected to be more prominent this year.
What is that?
Hey.
Jimmy, the bad news is you're going to go to.
Bubba, I can't do a burnout because none of the
Yeah.
23 cars work.
Huh?
I can't.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That is fine. Joshua, you ready for the F1 race in a little bit?
Yeah,
We gotta lock in, Joshua. It's
yeah,
either gonna be both of us to win, or it's gonna either be Bryce or Pango.
yeah. So
So we
I'm
gotta
gonna
know
have
what
to
to do.
look back at the. I'm gonna just see. So all these guys, they are not gonna make it in below the cut line. So I don't really got anything
Yeah,
to.
Bubba's way locked
Yeah,
in.
I don't have to do any
Yeah,
points. I
there's
just
no
gotta
ways.
no, but like all the guys
Yeah,
that were
Bubba.
below the cut line did not score any points.
Yeah, Bubba's positive locked in. Like he has like 6 wins now.
But let me just see. So the guys below the cut line. Did Suarez get a top 2? I don't think so. But the thing is, Bubba Wallace almost got. Oh, I never did his point. Well, who cares? I never did his points from the last race, but it doesn't matter. Allmendinger, he did not get points. So they are all
Bubba
out.
almost didn't win. So
Priest.
now the rains calm down.
Uh, Priest did not score any points.
Yeah.
Creed did not score any
Yeah.
points. So these guys are all eliminated in red, and their season comes to an end.
Hey, you want to put that up? I'm right here, baby. Come on.
So these are the guys eliminated from this season's playoffs. But Allmendinger, he was a driver early in the season who we all thought could have came through and been an upset with that Colleague racing car and contended for a championship. He won 2 of the first 8 races and fallen off the map ever since. So,
Seen a bunch of times. Yeah, that's pit. Yeah, shit cake. Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
But for all these teams, the fact that some of these guys made the playoffs, they don't got anything to be upset over. Especially that 78, the 41, the 91, and many others. So now we got a sixth win
Everything okay?
for Bubba Wallace.
You got some questions, Paul?
Mama's just copy this. I'm gonna change everyone to the yellow.
Well,
Bubba, the round of 12 is gonna be taking out a lot of good contenders.
yeah.
And maybe it's finally time that maybe the Hendrick cars, it catches up to them not being able to reach victory lane this season. But like Alex Bowman, he has been a very solid all season long. He could have very easily won this race if there was not another caution. So I'm gonna go look at what the playoff standings were for everyone, and I just gotta add a few points to Blaney and Bubba.
This is a melt. They see this that is reminiscent of like Jewish style Philly deli.
Like a triple decker power sandwich with some weird vibes. The thing we're gonna do is make the documents work. Get that to restart and simple button. Then red wine vinegar, a little green chili flake.
So Hamlin with 300, Bubba Wallace with an extra 100 points. So Bubba Wallace is gonna have 370 points going into the next round. Ryan Blaney will be at 260. Ty Gibbs will be at 250.
Is it taste? It's not a taser.
Immediately could lead to infection, septal abscess,
Bell,
or even
110.
Now, went into full panic mode. Like, this is my nose. Oh my god, this stuff is scary. To get surgery done on your nose while you're awake. Oh,
How did you answer yourself so bad?
Tyler Reddick with 100 points. Reddick, not what he needs, but he's solidly in right now. But a lot of guys, they're close together. William Byron, he's going to be at 80.
All you wanted to do was win.
here's the question.
Chase Briscoe with 60.
Wow. They made it.
I know Kyle Larson has 50. But Carson Hocevar was able to make his way into the next round, which is big for that team. So Bowman, he's going to have 50 points also. Hocevar is going to be at 50. And then that's basically everyone because so 6, 7, 8.
Then the ball is dropped. What is it?
Severity of the nose break means that we'll have to re-break it in order to fix it.
Of course, the genuine concerns, like, are still going to be smoking, then they fix it is. Which makes you better.
Went into full panic mode. It's not scary.
Does this room?
Yeah, but it was. Unfortunately, yes. My addition is 10 minutes. It's 10 to 15 minutes blind. I'm actually positive. This is how Christmas is. I wonder if there's something more that they're not telling me. I want to get the brain to unlock the puzzle of what's making you go blind. For that, I have to admit you to the hospital, which means tomorrow's flight will be on. The MRI will give us the results we need. But after I said, I want to consult with some of my colleagues for a second opinion.
And
I'll be
Suarez
thinking about something.
out.
I think we could find a way to pass the time. Maybe. No. You're fine.
Kosovar makes it in as Bubba gets win number 6.
Fucking retard.
So, as the stream is about to come to a close, Bubba, here is your
And this
playoff
is not
standings.
real.
I'll end the stream right now.